Hey, what's up? It's DJ. Here's your Farm Sim news for Monday, June 23rd. ElmCreek's got a release date for Farm Sim 25. Connect Modding have a new partnership with Case IH. And we're going to talk a little bit about mods in comparison from 22 to 25. If you want to stay updated with all the latest news of Farming Simulator, get subscribed. Let's go. Let's start off today with our mod wait times. The list was updated earlier today. For newly submitted mods, you're going to expect 12 workday waiting times, a little over 2 weeks. For submitted mod updates, that is 4 workdays. So if you submit it today, it would probably be ready around Thursday or Friday. And for failed or resubmitted mods, only 1 workday. So if your mod fails today, probably expect it to go back into testing tomorrow at the earliest. This list is only updated every week or so could be another week before I even update you on this list. So there you go. Mod wait times, 1 week. Next up, I wanted to talk about mods. This isn't really news, but I found it interesting. It's pretty easy to figure out how many mods have been released for each farming simulator game. You just find out how many pages of mods there are and multiply that by 24. Well, maybe 110. There's not 24 mods on the last page. Nonetheless, with this, I've been able to figure out that just over 7 months of mods has been 2,652 mods for Farming Simulator 25. If we check out crossplay, well, this number is 2,209. So 83% of the mods for Farming Simulator 25 have been crossplay mods, and it feels like half of them have been conversions from FS25, but we won't talk about that right now. Those numbers are not interesting. What is interesting is if we take a look at the numbers from Farming Simulator 22 and compare them. So in Farming Simulator 22, there were 7,354 mods released in just over 3 years. We'll say 3 years and like 4 months or something like that. In crossplay, 5,755, so 78%. So we're actually up 5% on crossplay mods overall. Now, judging by these numbers, we should be reaching the 7,354-ish amount for Farm Sim 25 in a little over 18 months, meaning that Farming Simulator 25 has the potential, we'll say, to double the amount of mods that were released for Farm Sim 22. Again, not really news, I just found it kind of interesting. I like mods. So now let's talk about some of those mods, and we start with Puma145, who says that their ElmCreek mod will be releasing on June 27th. That is actually this Friday, 4 days from now. This map is actually one of the base game maps for Farm Sim 22 if you never played that, so another comparison of mods between the two. In the past, everything that Puma has done has been for consoles as well as PC, and I don't expect to see anything different here. Next, let's talk about Connect Modding. Last week, they gave us a little teaser saying that they were connecting art and people, and, well, they're modders, so we assume that mods would have something to do with it. And they have. They're bringing over Farmall 140 Max series. They have said that this is a collaboration between Case IH and Connect Modding, which is very cool. And they say that the project goes beyond machines, connecting the art and people, and it's just the beginning. To be fair, I'm not exactly sure what type of art they are connecting here. I'm not really an art kind of guy, and how that pertains to Farmall 140 Max, but hey, I'm ready for the tractor. Let's go. Next on our list, we've got Aaron Modding and the Weekend Farmers, and a little bit more information about that MANTGX hook lift. So far, we've got the full name, the MANTGX 26500 HKL. We know that there's going to be 3 engines. We're going to have the 50ER, the 640, and the 680 V8 with a matching logo. We know there's going to be some window stickers in the shop that you can customize with a couple different things. And what I thought we knew already was that it was ready to be in-gamed by the Weekend Farmers. However, looks like that is happening now. I'm a big fan of the hook lift stuff and MAN trucks in general, so pretty excited about this. So one of the reasons I had to be so specific when talking about the ElmCreek map and the release date and the platform information is because we had a release date last week as well from Custom Modding for their 2160 planter, which, as we noticed, was only available on PC. Not only that, it was available on their Patreon. Not only that, seemed like a beta version of the mod. To say there were a lot of issues with the release would be a bit of an understatement. I've done a video showing it off, so if you want to see that, definitely check that out. However, Custom Modding have said that they are updating it, or have already updated it. As of 2 days ago, they had fixed the opening covers, the sliding, adjusted the height in relation to the ground, the wrong power requirements in the shop, the wrong size in the shop, and the pallet auto-loading. The link was updated on the Patreon, so if you were using that, You definitely check that out. The Patreon is free for this one. The version I tested was not actually the release version, but it was the updated release version, which they'd updated Saturday morning. And now that we've got another version, I will be taking a look at it. However, probably won't be doing another video on it, at least until release for all platforms. As of its initial release last Friday, Custom Modding had said they were expecting between 10 and 15 days for it to be released for console players. However, I'm guessing it's going to be a little bit more than that, but it does appear that the ModHub team is working fast. I'm just not sure the planter's ready yet. All right, now let's talk about some sheds. I know you guys like those. Up first, we have IKAS Fan Modding, who is updating their 3 stars garage. However, at this time, we have no idea what this update would be. Additionally, they say their big garage with metal shed. Feels weird to say a garage has a shed, but it is true. It's got 2 big doors on it, 1 small and man doors. The building's got light inside and automatic night lights outside. Guess what? It's done. This mod is done. I assume it's with Giants right now as well. However, they didn't say. It's going to cost $55,000. You got color figs, and then you've got a category of sheds and storages. Daily maintenance is $1. So basically negligible. Next we have MrHector Mods. Now they've got a couple mods that are already submitted for ModHub and returning. They got the multi-purpose sheds, vehicle shelter, grain storage, pig food maker, and liquid manure tank. We got some new models in there as well. All the sheds have an option for solar panels on the roof and fully customizable color of walls, or in some cases, small parts. It says you can literally mix any color you want or simply choose from the large palette of preset ones. More information, screenshots as soon as they are released, which we don't have yet. Additionally, there's John Deere RTK stations for precision farming will follow, and their orchards and greenhouses mod pack that was not done yet. That is also coming. However, it says this is mod pack requires complete rework, so that it will be first implemented into the map. I assume he's talking about Carpathian countryside. Of course, there's more coming soon. Check out MrHector link below to check everything out. And lastly, today for PC and Mac players, we have FarmSim, who are bringing back their Advanced Farm Manager. They say they're slowly making progress with it for FS25. Still a ton of work to be done at this point. However, it's a little sneak peek. We got some nice screenshots here, and they say almost all of the previous features are coming over to FS25, along with a handful of new ones. Now, if you're unfamiliar, Advanced Farm Manager was a toggleable GUI that allows you to quickly manage vehicles, implements, fields, and placeables. You can jump into, park, sell, clean, repair, repaint, and refuel enterable vehicles, warp near, sell, clean, repair, and repaint implements. You never lose one again. Also, you can warp near, tag, and sell placeables, and, well, do all kinds of other crazy stuff. The mod is, well, and has been out on FS22 since about this time 2 years ago. So it's been out for a little while. So, if you're on PC, jump over on FS22, check it out, and see if it's something that you're interested in. And if you're interested in seeing more about these mods or anything else we talked about today, links to everything can be found in the description. Remember, there are no release dates for mods, so no one knows when anything's going to be released. And if you like this video, you can check out the Farm Sim News playlist for all the latest news and top stories going on in the world of Farming Simulator. And that's it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, drop a like on it, get subscribed if you're new, and join the DjGoHam fam. Double check those notifications, that way you never miss videos like this one. Hope you have an awesome day. Happy Monday to you. We will see you later. Hey. So what do you think about the comparison of FS22 to 25 when it comes to mods? Do you think we're going to get twice as many mods for 25? I don't know.